Roll the other way because that's the way we roll. Good. And then we will sit up with alacrity. And then, because of my slight case of OCD, which I'm working on, we're going to stand up and just gently shape a more perfect union. In other words, we'll just balance it out so it doesn't feel like some people are in the front row and some people are in the back row. And this is actually where you get clever. And this is what I like watching this. And then you'll resit. Nancy could fit in.
I'm supposed to make a U?
Yeah, how about like a U? How about like a U? So, and then Nancy will go over here in the opera section because she's a musician. And I'm exhausted, so I'm going to sit back down. Watching you guys move like this has been difficult. Hey, welcome to my worldwide YouTube audience. This is the one moment of attention you get because I'm surrounded by wonderful organic creatures. And so welcome aboard, whether you're in Maine, Spain, or Ukraine. This is the place to be. And don't forget to like and subscribe because my cat needs a new pair of shoes. So thank you. So Stan, welcome. Have a seat now. That's perfect. Good job, Svetlana. By the way, I already can appreciate the way that you move. I can see that you have movement in your background. But whether you do or not, hello, 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 hello. And we're just going to go around the room and you say your name, and then we say hello, your name, and one word to describe how you're doing this morning. And this isn't difficult. This is easy. So we'll start over here.
I'm Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
I'm Kathleen. And I am happy.
Excellent.
I'm Svetlana.
Hi, Svetlana.
I'm grateful.
Grateful. Wow. Happy and grateful.
I'm Cindy, and I feel stiff today.
Hi, Stiff Cindy. Excellent. Okay.
I'm Karen.
Hi, Karen.
I'm awake today. All right.
Wonderful.
Hello, I'm Stan.
Hi, Stan.
I am sore and need stretch.
Excellent. I think you're in the right place. Excellent. It's very nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Rosemary.
Hi, Rosemary.
I feel content.
Content. Beautiful word. Yeah.
I'm Carol.
Hi, Carol.
I'm with Cindy. I'm stiff today.
Stiff. Okay. All right.
It's Nicole. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Nancy.
Hey, Nance.
I'm thrilled.
Thrilled. Okay. All right. Well, that's all the time we have today. Thanks everybody for coming out. So in this class, we move, we breathe, we chant, we meditate, we do yoga postures, and it's an amalgam of all those things. And it's no one thing that we do. It's the synergistic effect of all of them together. And I don't know how that works or what that magic is. Welcome, Adrian. You might come over here and be in this section over here if you'd like. But anyway, we're going to chant Om, and if you're an Om chanter, that's great. And if it's like, oh my God, how do you do that? Then just listen. But anyway, inhale. Now, hands to the heart. You could call that prayer. Yogis call it Anjali Mudra. A scientist could call it putting your hands together in front of your heart. Close your eyes and recall what brings you to yoga. Aim yourself toward something higher. We are aiming creatures. My mentors frequently says to me, Greg, aim better. Okay, good, you guys. All right, now we'll be standing. My movements are movements. They are designed to get you from every angle, and they may seem weird, unusual, or awkward, but that's me. Weird, unusual, awkward. So I heard the word stiffness, the congestion of feeling inside of our body, and This type of yoga is called Viyama. It breaks up stiffness. Does it do it all at once so you feel perfect from now for the rest of your life forever? Yes, actually it does do that. Slowly it does that. Okay, sink in. Syncin. Hangy arms. Now I exaggerate a bit just to get you flopping, slapping. Loosen them arms. Grip those feet. Close your eyes. Bend your knees. Just swing them with friends. Now, next time you go to your right, left hand, right shoulder, right arm behind your back. And auger into the floor. Bend your knees. Bend both knees. You'll get deeper into the floor. Pretend somebody's going to come push you over right now. Anchor in. And release it over to the other side. Grow roots into the floor. Some people, when they twist like this, they'd be easier to tip over because they don't sink in. And release out. Good. Yoga, inhale up. Out. This is my second day in a row of wearing a cat shirt, so you know. But it's a different cat shirt. I want you to know that.
That's good.
You're not one of those cat shirt people. Yes. Yes, I am. You got to be something. Sooner or later, you just have to be yourself, you know.
I was thinking, I wonder how many you actually have, different cat shirts.
That's a good question. That's worth coming back and finding out, week by week. Hello, friends around the world. We are going to get our head and our butt down on the floor. Now, check your friends left and right and just go a little lower than them. It's not competitive, but win. Some people are really bendy and it's like, that's not even fair. Good, now lift your heels up and do this on your tippy toes. Smile. Good, drop your heels down and come on up. And then we might say, oof. And we're already beginning to be less stiff. To me, it's a matter of degree. It's not, are we going to end up perfect by the end of the class? Maybe a little better. Poof. Jumping is rare for most adults unless there are rodents around. So you don't have to do this. In fact, you don't even have to come off the ground. Just bounce a little bit. If you want to hippity hop a little bit, that's fine. This class is for everybody else, parenthetically added. Jumping releases endogenous endorphin. Poof. It's too hot in here. The heater's off. Good, inhale up. And then pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Feet together if you can, but that's fully optional. All these movements are, you participate in them. You sift and sort. It's a smorgasbord of movement, like those big restaurants in Las Vegas. I'll have some of that, I'll have some of that, I'm not having any of that. And then you pull yourself off the floor like Nancy Pants, way up on good toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close your eyes, balance on your tippy toes. You might struggle in this class. Struggling makes you stronger. Open your eyes, drop your heels, knuckles on your head, side bend left. Pay attention to what you're feeling like. Inhale. Your breath is always a great barometer of the quality of the movement. Lean in. And up you go. And release out. Okay, admittedly a weird movement, but this is called roly-poly guacamoles as I sink down and I roll up, and I can't explain this movement. I'm just asking you to mimic me. Sometimes copying me is a really good thing, and sometimes it's a really bad thing. This is a really good thing. I'm sinking in and I'm rebouncing up. Keeps me springy, buoyant, lively, frisky, animated. And one more. Up you go. Exhale out. Okay. Left foot forward. Turn onto your right toenails if you can. Whirligig. Good. Yogis have a depressing declaration. They say we die from the feet up. The feet start to get stiff, atrophy, ossify. This will break it up to the degree that it can, but you know what they say, breaking up is hard to do. Was that Elvis Presley? Close your eyes. Close one eye, be a pirate for a second. Good. Tap your right knee once, like Doc Cindy. She's very strong. Okay, good. Then come on up. I've chose the right side for once. Normally I choose the wrong side. Okay, just a little. I do this in line at Whole Foods and people are like, whoa. 6 feet, bro. Right foot forward. Lefty toenails. Other way. First yoga class, I saw my teacher do this 25 years ago, and I'm like, what class have I wandered into? When are we going to do like the Warrior 3 pose? And we didn't do it the whole class, and never did with him. It was mostly this kind of stuff. Good, and then be a zombie. Oh, I'm already a zombie. What do you mean be a zombie? Brains. You need brains. Good, come up and up. Good job. Let's chant Om together. Whopping big inhale. Belt it out, Alpha Mormons. That is the loudest, most boisterous Om that I've ever heard in any of my classes. Thumbs up. Good job. Om. Ethel Merman, yeah.
I like that.
She's amazing. Remember, Om is ow spelled upside down, so you're communicating both ways. No, actually this, I changed my mind. Drop your chin and take your pumpkin around. 1, 2. These movements are so obvious, so necessary, so good, but you know, it's just easy to go like 10, 15, 20 years without doing it. 6. The other way, 1. Relax your shoulders. Soften. Moving. 7. Good. Now my favorite pose, falling asleep in public. Drop your chin, close your eyes at least 20 seconds. Aim your attention down into your body. So many energies, so much going on in the subterranean caverns of our body, and we can begin to go in there, find it, discover it, assimilate it, add it to the mix. So much more energy available to us if we can tap into it. This is tapping into it. Okay, shoulders. 1, 2. What? Really? Hey, great. Me too. I'm the crunchiest person ever. I was in Walnut Creek and I found a place called Crunch Fitness and I was like, hey, how'd they know? Other way, 1. Where's Lafayette College, Stan?
It's in Eastern Pennsylvania,
Cool, is that where you're from?
originally, yes.
6, 7, and 8. Okay, best move ever invented. 1, 2, 4. Kind of a circle. Other way. This is good for carpal tunnel syndrome and other things. Good. Shake it off. I had a very bad piano audition on Tuesday. It was a train wreck, and my piano teacher said, "Shake it off." And I said, "I am, and I'm getting a new piano teacher." No, it wasn't her fault. I was sitting in front of a piano, and it became a wild animal. It wasn't level, and all the keys had been moved. Cup your hands at your heart, and don't blame other people for your troubles. Now, this is weird. Be calm and peaceful and reverent for a moment. What makes you feel reverent? What does reverent mean? Connected, blended, appreciative, grateful, thankful, awestruck, glad. Good. Inhale up, feet together. Good job. Now this time I push my feet down and I'm going to push the sky up. Now, I am a load-bearing member in my house. And all those reconstruction TV shows, it's like, what do they always do? We're going to knock down that wall. That's a load-bearing wall. So you're a load-bearing member of your house. You hold the whole place up. Close your eyes. And be firm, but be relaxed at the same time. I'm going to come tip you over. The thought's so dreadful, but ground in. Connect up high and down below. Relax your shoulders. This weird combination of being firm and supple at the same time. Good, open your eyes, side bend left. Now I'm going to push my feet in and kind of turn my cat up and to the right a little bit, up to the sky. Inhale up, and this way. Simple human movements, but profound. Up you go, and release out. Hands on your hippies. Feet out pretty wide, toes in, heels out. And circumnavigate your globes. Oscillate your hips. Turn your butt. Oh, we're warming up now. This stays here. Other way, 1, 2, 3. By the way, everybody in the world watching this, you don't have to do any of that other yoga on the internet. This is the place. Just do this. Don't waste your time. Take it from somebody who's wasted a lot of time. 8. Inhale up. Exhale out. Another hippity hop. Good jumping today. Normally there's like a crabbiness in the room when I ask you to jump, so this is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other one. Now you might ask, what size do these need to be? And I would say, build them to fit your current capacity. Little teeny ones for crispy knees, sweep deepy ones for bendy. 7, 8. Come on up. Exhale out. Actually, grab your elbows. I decided to change my mind. And then this one. I think we should partner up and have somebody grab your elbows from behind your head and just kind of dislocate your arms a little bit. It's very disarming. By the way, I'm in recovery for punning. It's not easy. Other way. I can't use words for fun anymore, so I stopped going. I like words for fun, so I decided, oh boy, I need this a lot. And up and release. Now close your eyes and stop thinking and be unusually happy for no reason. Stop thinking, just be unusually happy. Now, because you know we're going to be super happy in the future when everything works out and is in perfect 10, 15,000 years, we're going to be super happy, but just cut to the chase. The universe is 13.7 billion years old. Why not now? I need another billion years. Good, open your eyes, left arm in front. Thank you, I'm here all week. Pull, fingers forward, party hats, tippy toes, extendo super tippy toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ich bin ein Frankfurter. Thank you, new German friends, for checking in. Close your eyes, balance on tiptoes. Open your eyes, drop your heels, palm trees left. Inhale. Whoops, I messed up. First time I've ever gotten left and right mixed up. Go this way, that's my fail-safe. Lean this way or the other way. Can't take me anywhere. Good, up you go. Now, step out this wide, about as wide as your mat, bend your knees, and humor the teacher. Put your elbows on your knees, drop your head. Don't look forward. You can look forward inside to your bright future, but for now, just drop your head and wag your ponytail around a little bit. Drain your brain. Relax all that stinking thinking out, painful patterns of perception. Make room for something new. You could even bend your knees a little bit, relieve your lower back. Having your elbows on your knees is super wonderful for your back. Can you bend your knees enough to put your fingertips on the floor? Can you bend your knees enough to support yourself kind of on your fingertips? Can you then relax your head? Can you relax your head? Now, as I look in the room, everybody's doing that, keeping your fingertips very gently on the floor. Just start to straighten your legs and find the points where your legs feel like violin wires. Very tight. And then visit that, and then inhale and bend your knees again so it's soft and squishy. On exhale, straighten your legs out to the point where you say, ooh, I feel that. Yeah, that's tight. Good. Inhale, bend your knees one more time. Good, now exhale and experience the violin strings of your hamsters. Good, come on up. Inhale, up you go, and exhale out. I'm going to go out slightly wider than my mat. My hips shape my heels in and my toes out, so that shape works better for me. Going to hitch up my trousers a little bit, and we're gonna do this. What's this pose called? Horse. Horse. And now we're gonna keep moving. We're here to move. Internal, back here, brush forward, extend out. I'm gonna go go a little lower. Whoa. So that Lana goes down very low. Do you have dancing in your background?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You're gonna have to go to the back of the room. You're freaking me out. All right. After a while, you just look at bodies for like 50 years, watching them. It's like, oh, okay, I see some patterns here. There's something going on over there. And back here. Now, this is designed to make your legs kind of go shaky-wakey a little bit. Now, I'm going to grab gusto and I'm going to pull it in. Scrape. This erodes my love handles around the front. Grab some gusto, pull it in. You can always get out of the horse and get back on. I went to a yoga class and a kung fu class broke out. Do you guys feel this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Oh, relief! Now I'm turning my feet parallels. Can you now bend your knees and put your fingertips on the floor with your legs slightly wider apart? If you can't, don't worry about it. Blocks are fine. I'm going to get some blocks for this class, but I forgot. Now I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to look forward. I'm going to exhale and I'm going to slightly straighten my legs, and I'm going to experience the fun, the misery, the agony, the ecstasy, the bliss of yoga. Inhale, bend your knees so you get a little relief. Happy, happy. Exhale, and it's the agony and the ecstasy. Come on down. Come on up, you guys. We're just moving. We're just moving. Good job, Stan. Exhale out. Good, and these are called Sheryl Crows, where you reach super left and super right, and you twist your arms too. It's very, I think we look like a sea creature. This is where you use your boarding house reach. Yes, I'll have some more of that. Have any of you ever lived in communal living? You got to grab fast. There are two kinds of people, the quick and the hungry. Woo! Excellent. All right. Okay, they were very pious for a moment. Is this Sunday school? No, it's Saturday school. Close your eyes. Be unusually calm and peaceful. I am learning the great skill of turning off my mind whenever I want. That only takes about 60 or 80 years, just to slowly get my hands on the dimmer switch of my own mind and turn it down a little bit when it gets going too fast. And then I can experience a little bit of peace, and then a little more, and a little more, and then it sticks inside of your body. Good, now we're going to come to here. This is called this pose. Forgot the name. I'm going to turn to the right, going to bend my knees. This might be it. And I'm going to try to hook my elbow outside my knees. Then I'm going to look straight down at the floor. Then I'm going to science experiment with my left hand to see if it'll touch the floor without it popping off my elbow. Some people can do that. Some people can't. Then I'm going to look straight down at the floor. I'm going to lift my toes, not my heels, they're different. And then spread your toes open and wiggle just the third one in the middle. Just the third one. That's how you play the 3 chord of a triad with your foot. It is. Good, now look left even though you're turning to the right. Look over to the left. Good, now this is the pose for the rest of the class. Now just go a little lower. Good, now drop your arms and come on up. Silently curse the instructor. Oh, the grumbling with my instructor for 10 years. Grumble. Exhale out. Good, just one side this week. We'll do the other side next week. Please come back. And I'm pulling and twisting and turning in this beautiful, strong, organic, squishy, resilient, springy movement. And then I get my ankles and my knees together. I shove my knees over to the right, pull my hands into prayer. I look straight down at the floor. And then we cook together. We cook and bake and steep and simmer. Wiggle my toes. I like it when my toes move. And drop your arms, come on up. Now we're kind of out of breath, so we better chant Om. Ethel Merman. Feel that. Close your eyes. Nowhere to go. This is it. Isn't it weird that this is it? This is it. If we can't be happy now, grateful, joyous, free now, then when? It's a good time to start. First person communication. Do you feel your heartbeat? That loyal muscle. It's good to feel your heartbeat. It's good to breathe hard. It's good to move. It's good to struggle and grunt and groan and cry and laugh with others. Good. All right. And then we'll have a seat. That was standing. Now for push-ups and sit-ups and throw-ups. Now, I've got this feeling, I haven't even seen it yet, but I've got a feeling Svetlana can pull her feet all the way in and her knees come all the way down. Oh, okay, all right. So how did I know that? So anyway, since we can't do that, we're gonna do our version of it. I have an aversion to that version of it. Can you lift up your bottom and sit on top of your feet? Can you just lift?
Wow.
Yeah, that's where we're headed in about 2 weeks, okay?
I'm happy, maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, that's how we're designed at the factory, and then something happened.
And
Life.
it's all hyper-flexibility.
Yeah, hypermobility, exactly.
Isn't that often?
What's that?
Isn't hypo?
Hypermobility? It's, if you're gonna be in the Cirque du Soleil, you better. It's just, you make sure you sign up for the 401k and their health insurance. Some professions require super extra flexibility, you know? Ah! We are less stiff than when we started. Progress, then perfection. I made up a new saying. Progress, then perfection. Now, in my spiritual organization, they frown on me for saying that, but I get frowned on occasion. Switch it around. If you're pleasing everybody, there's a name for that. It's called codependence. That can be fixed. It's very painful. I don't suffer from that. And then set it down, and now, wow, this isn't the way I normally sit with my legs crossed, is it? Because the first way you did it was the more natural way. Now, I don't care where you go when you do a seated forward fold, but I want you to go where you go. Don't compare yourself to the other primates in the room. Comparison is the thief of joy. Relax your shoulders. If you come all the way down, so what? Breathe occasionally in my class. Good, come on up. The reason that I've fallen in love with this brand of yoga is that it's no particular movement. It's that you just glue them all together in a sequence, and that reveals the magic. Yoga fists, if you can tolerate your body weight on your fists, otherwise any other hand position is fine. And rocket thy buns upward. Good, now just look left and right and actually do compare yourself to other people and just lift a little higher than them, just a little higher. And come on down. Ooh, felt that. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna do this. Handcuffs, up your back, poultry in motion. Svetlana pose. Elbows inside your knees. Good, and Adrian and I are going to squish our elbows in together until we hear a loud crack. Then we're going to drop our chin. Now contemplate your navel. Now, with your eyes closed, figure everything out. Just solve every conundrum and just figure everything out. If everybody would just do exactly what I want, everything would be fine. Good, then we're going to pray that we never think that ever again with our hands and our feet. When you want something really bad, you pray with your hands and your... I've been studying prayer a lot lately, and the biggest problem people have is they don't use their feet. They don't get their feet into it. So, yay, skill in prayer, excellent. I have the weirdest job in the world, and I love it. Now, you can be here, it's fine. Don't worry. If you're crispy in Cleveland or atrophied in Atlanta, don't even trip, just like and subscribe. Good, now I pull this in further. Shameless promoter. I wrap underneath, or not. Normally my knees are not this close to my face. They're right there. But now they're supposed to straighten out all the way. Now this exposes everything. Don't expose everything. Kathleen, killing it. She has come so far, so fast. You get a compliment in my class once every 6 months. Adrian went back, but he got back. Good, then plant your feet. Plant your hands. Up you go. Best move ever for strong, healthy humans. Just for fun, can you lift up your right one? Just for fun? Maybe, maybe not. Everything's an experiment. How about back? Take your foot and swing it behind your head. Damn it. Svetlana's like, okay. It's like, and then mini skirt pose. You got your right leg over your left and you sit back down. Now, this pose is squeezing me and making me cough. I'm going to turn my hands around the other way so my little fingers are on the inside. I'm going to try to touch my little fingers together behind my back. I love yoga. It feels great. And now my elbows are going to bend back and I'm going to drop my chin. I'm sink into my elbows and legs. This stretches areas where you forgot you had areas. Good, now I'm just on my back with my right knee in front of my left knee. That's it, my right leg's over my left leg. Now you may or may not be able to reach up and grab the uppermost knee. If you can't, grab anything else and rest your head down. Drop your chin, relax your neck, squeeze. Everything is by degrees. And now I'm going to release my arms and I'm just going to lift my head, neck, and shoulders. I am using my core a little bit. And we're going to do 10 little Pilates crunches. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. It's when the odd get even. Good, rest your head down. Now I'm laying on my back. My right knee is over my left knee. I'm chilling. Now I'm just going to lift my buns. I'm going to push into my left foot and lift my hiney up as high as it'll go. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just stretching my spine with my legs crossed. It is super good for you. And then the kids brought their buns back down. Houston, the eagle has landed. We're going to uncross our knees. We're going to roll up and stick the dismount. And today we are praying ceaselessly as they tell you to do in the scriptures with our hands and our feet. Now lace your fingers and your toes. So weird. And turn your hands and feet inside out. Just kidding. Good. Plant. Have fun, move, stretch, go places where people haven't gone before. A little higher because progress, and come on down. Good job. All right, now, all of this you got. This is fun. A lot of people are here. A lot of people are way down here, and that goes under. Lift up. Stand up on your right tippy toes. Still is hard. Good, now uncross, left leg out. And now Svetlana's going to wing it behind her head. Try it one more time because it's not going to happen. And again, it's going to go all the way over the top. The kids were on their back. They grabbed whatever was the highest thing that they could grab. They reached for the highest thing. They let their head back down. Their head didn't come down, so they released their legs a little. They relaxed the back of their neck. They dropped their chin. They relaxed their shoulders. They gave their body a good squeeze for a few moments. There's thinking about doing yoga, and then there's doing yoga. It's really different, the results you get. Well, I talk to people, I've been thinking about doing yoga for years. I'm going, wow, it's really cool. I'm thinking about doing integral calculus today. And now I'm gonna lift my head, my arms are gonna go out, and I went to a yoga class and a Pilates class broke out. And they just crunched. They just went up and down, and then that did something. That had an effect. 3, 2, high, Avogadro's number, 6, 11. Good, rest your head down, uncross. Bring your feet in together into Svetlana Asana, feet together, knees out wide. By the way, if you're brand new in my class, stand in Svetlana, you're the most important people in the class. We name poses after you. Good, and I'm going to grab my elbows over my head, and I'm going to be a piece of pizza dough on the floor. And this is the precursor to the push-ups and stuff, so just pretend, just go into denial, it probably won't happen. But this is a great pose, release the bones. Okay, now friends, roll up as you can. Oop. Every yoga class with Greg comes custom designed with all fours pose. They catted and they cowed together. I'm more of a cat than a cow, I would say. Ups and downs. Essential movement. Now, speaking of cat pose, maybe you're very tight. We talked about being stiff at the start of class. Just come down to your elbows as a beginning pose. Now, as I look at my thigh bones, they're straight up and down. My buns are on top of my knees. This is a beginning cat pose. Bend to your friends can keep their buns high, extend their arms, and sink their chest down. Please remember, this is yoga for everybody else. If you are a circus performer and you're in my class, I really appreciate that. A lot of people join the class. We need you in the class. Sometimes you need a class, and sometimes the class needs you. Sometimes you're the example, and sometimes you're the warning. And just let your spine sink like almost like the gold. Your hips are the Marin Tower of the Golden Gate Bridge. What? What? What are you spewing? Come on up. Oh, I love that one. Now, right arm forward, left leg back. Right arm, left leg. Now, you note I didn't say right arm, right leg. That's a whole different thing. Now, right arm out to the side. Look at your friends. Hey, how you doing? Just relaxing, doing some yoga with my friends. Ding, left foot up. Reach back, and is there a foot back there? Yes. And then luggage pose. Pull yourself off the carousel at the airport. And now come down and touch your nose to the floor and rub it around like a good dog. Rub your nose around. Come out of that horrible thing. And hands back down, feet too, cats and cows. Part of this is just being stunned into a new state of consciousness. What did I just do? Ups and downs? I don't know, but I liked it. We are so habitual. Left arm forward, right leg back. Participate in things that shock, stun, and amaze and confuse you. It's so much fun. It's like me with my 7 different music teachers. Every day is a glorious, hideous nightmare of wonder. Left arm out to the side. Grab your foot. And then lift up off of the floor. Now, please breathe every now and then. Svetlana's way up there. Good, now touch your nose on the floor, but don't break your nose in my class. Rub your nose around counterclockwise. Come up. Good. This. Now, when I see God, hopefully, I'm going to talk to God about being born with frozen toe syndrome. My toes don't bend. I was born without bendy toes, so I'm going to, instead of turning my toes under, I'm on the top of my toes. Which hurts really bad. So you either got the bendy toes or you don't. Left hand, left heel. Hey, when was the last time you did this? Never. Now, I'm going to be grandiose, no kidding. Just reach back over your head and plow your hips up. Pretend you like it. And come out of that. Good, set it down, turn your feet over. Now, I did talk to a couple of foot doctors. They go, yeah, what we do is we break your toes. No, seriously, it's a thing. They break your toes. And then I was like, no thanks. Fold your toes under. Right hand, right heel. Do they touch? Now, left hand, I'm going to put into my pocket. I'm going to push my hips forward. And I'm going to lean all the way back and put my head on the floor. And only Svetlana's doing that. And come out of that. Turn your feet over. Wump. Ups and downs. Relax a bit. Good job, you guys. You're doing the deal. Stick with it. Yoga takes 2 weeks. 2 more weeks. Good, and then the kids came down on their elbows. Teenagers texting pose. Thank God TikTok survived. I am so addictive a personality that I won't do TikTok because I know it'll get me.
Same.
Really?
I fully understood.
Are you?
I fully understood the TikTok.
Yeah, but some of it's good. Just like anything else, there's a lot of good stuff. Now, I note that my knee, I'm going to lift my feet. What does that do? It puts a little bit of weight in my knees. Then I'm just going to lift my tum and my bum, and I'm going to do spinal decompression. Now I'm going to totally drop my chin. Drop your chin, drop your chin. Relax your neck. Use your guts and your butts and lift up your tum and lift your tum up a little higher. A little higher. Drop your chin, contract, get strong, happy, healthy. Sink down. Good. There's just something about this pose that says action is going to break out. Bend your knees. Now, I've got a personal question for you. How many knee push-ups do you not want to do today? I'm going to do 1 because 1 is more than 0. 2 is more than 1. 3 is more than 2. But at some point you get to the point where there's no more, and then you're done. So just do 6 or 11 more. And you're doing something. Use what you got. Good, come on down. Elbows in together. And believe it or not, this is a yoga pose. Are we there yet? Now, close your eyes and let your spine just relax and curve down. Don't force it down. Really let your heart, normally we want our heart to lift, but it's okay to in this pose to let your heart spine sink. Close your eyes. Hands on my face allow me to relax my cheeks. And I want all 4 cheeks to relax, my face cheeks and my butt cheeks. Just relax in. Nobody ever does this. Good. Now, some of us are a little bendier than others, so now, having gotten some relaxation in my spine and extension, I'm going to go here. I'm going to pull in a little bit, and this is the pose that most humans have to be most careful with, is just a little bit of cobra. Sink your spine, relax your shoulders, drop your chin, don't force. Now everybody has nuclear gripped buns right now. Relax your buns. That's a good skill. Now rest on your left ear. Come on down and rest on your left ear. Arms down by the side of your spine. Wiggle your buns and forget everything that just happened. An hour of movement and you accrue all the benefits. And then rest on your right ear. Now, the yoga gods say that we need to conclude with some sort of twist always, so come up and out, and this will be the precursor to the groovy 5 minutes of relaxation, but we're going to do Parivrita Sukhasana, twisty zigzag pose. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to turn to my right, left hand, right knee, right arm behind, the world's simplest twist. For me, the world's simplest person. Going to relax my shoulders. If you're bendier, turn more. If you're really bendy, your right arm snakes behind your back and you grab inside your left thigh if God gave you the extra elbow. Now we're going to pray with our pose. We're going to turn our face all the way to the left, even though our chest is going to the right. Close your eyes. Every pose is a prayer. It's a shape. It's a hieroglyph. And it lets in and heals energy. Inhale and release. Good job. And just switched around. Pretty simple. Right hand, left knee, left arm behind you. Now as I push into my hands, I feel my spine lengthen and elevate. Then I relax my shoulders and I try to twist from the bottom up. The movement starts at the bottom and moves up through all of my vertebrae. And then the last thing to turn is my neck. I don't lead with my chin. I used to do that when I boxed. And then I became an ex-boxer very quickly. Now turn your face just to the right, chest to the left. Sink your hips. Open your heart. Stop thinking. Peace be with us. Inhale here. Good, and release. Now, all my super smart students in the class, they know this one, but new friends around the world, we spend the lat. I'm going to disappear from the camera. On your back, relax. And yogis said 10,000 years ago, you get 5 minutes at the end of class to recover, recuperate. I'm going to turn the heater back on. We're going to be bathed in oh yeah, drop to 69 degrees, so we'll be whipping it back up there. Now let's go through the checklist of bliss together. Wiggle your legs, because that releases any last vestige of vestigial tail trauma. Vestigial tail trauma. Good, now lift your left and right bun and get any dents out of your behind. Same with your shoulder blades. Good. And the bliss starts now. So you all just did the possible. You participated, you moved, you did what you could do. If you do the possible, God, love, source does the impossible. Good. So the pose starts now. It actually starts now. You can relax way more. Leave your body if you want. Yogis do it all the time. Permission to relax more than ever. And then stillness and silence, the perfect condition for healing. Whatever the problem is, always dissolves in stillness and silence. Good. Now, as we stay in the pose and even relax more and become more open and willing, this is a ritual of mine, I admit, but in this moment of quiet and calm, if you'd like to invite in God, love, source, infinite, higher, organizing, nameless, now's a good time. Always from choice. Good. And if you prayed that little prayer with me, wiggle your fingers and toes and circulate a fresh new batch of love, light, and truth through through yourself. And even if you're a strict scientist, thinking that way will release a cascade of healing neurotransmitters through your body, circulating feel good, feel God. Good, then draw your knees in and curl over on your side, whichever side you like. Just rest over on your side for a moment, fetal position. Love all over yourself. I still hear my meditation teacher Prabha saying, "You're a calm and peaceful soul." And I hope you hear me saying for the rest of your life, love all over yourself. Get it everywhere. Good, now please keep your eyes closed when you sit up. It keeps the creamy filling, the presence on the inside. So we learn to trust ourselves to be able to sit and find our asana on the floor. Now I think vision is as good a sensation as God ever gave us, but there's something about vision that also disconnects us. It makes it seem like you're out there and I'm stuck in here. With my eyes closed, I definitely can feel a greater sense of connection, empathy, this network that we're all connected to. Hands to the heart. And in this beautiful sense of connection, all together we say, Namaste. Well, you know what they say in Sanskrit, now must stay and now must go, okay? And local friends, hang on. YouTubers, bye, like and subscribe. Thank you. Could you do us a huge favor? Like and subscribe. The motto is like whether you want to or not, and subscribe whether you like it or not, okay? So thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. Leave a comment. My cat will get right back